It's always interesting when the academic world looks into your own turf, your own business. And I can say that I've read the whole report and I recognize a lot of the points in it. I work for a Danish union, one of the biggest, largest unions in Denmark, called HK Private. We organize members in the private sector. We're a white-collar union. And we have a certain percentage of members that take on atypical work, as we call it, as freelancers or self-employed. Most of them do it for a while and then they're back to being employees, or they have a part-time position and they do work on the side, invoice their hours and do different gigs for clients. And what we find is we need to be relevant to them. Whatever they do, we need to be relevant. So we need services for this type of work. And whether it is legal advice on the contracts that they're presented to, or startup advice on how to get a business going when the business is yourself, or workshops, courses, or education, career advice, and of course they also need to know what kind of insurance they need. They need a special pension scheme when they go freelance. And all of these subjects are things that we deal with in our union. It's different. They need different things than a large company does, because they're really only selling their own work and then haven't been prepared often to go freelance. It is often something they do in circumstances, like they're laid off from work and they can't seem to find a new position, and somebody offers them, hey, can you come and help us on this project, but you have to have a VAT number. And so they sort of tumble into it without being prepared for it. And that's when we come in and try to help them so they don't sell themselves short, or they don't just start working without having insurance, which is a very bad idea. All of these traps that they can walk into because they're not prepared for it. What drives them is doing what they love. That's their main goal. That's what they want. And then after that's the first goal, and secondary, they look at, okay, so how is it that I'm getting paid? Is it as an employee or is it as a freelancer? So we need to be relevant as a union for those types of work as well.